Hey guys, my name is Ajit and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we will start with manipulating text using regex. So regular expression is defined as a pattern that we give to a regex processor with some source data. The processor then parses source data using that pattern and return chunk of text for data manipulation. This is a definition of regular expression. To understand in more detail, we will look at some sample examples. So whenever we have some pattern in our data, so if we see a pattern, we can apply regular expression and can extract that pattern from the source data. So it is mainly used to check whether there is some pattern in the data and try to extract that pattern and for retrieving some meaningful information. So that's why if we see some pattern, we can use regex and can retrieve that information from the text information. So we will discuss in more detail. So let's start with importing regular expression. So to import a regular expression, we use re, import re. So let's say I have a text which is equals to today is a good day. So if I want to search good in this text. So re dot we use re dot search, and then let's say I want to search good from this text. So what does it returns? This one returns you the boolean value that there is a match of good in this text. So if we use search, we need to use if clause. So if we have search, if we have good in this text, then print wonderful, wonderful, else print nothing. So it prints wonderful because we have good in this text. So in this way we can use regex to search any or particular word in a sentence. So let's say now we have second word called John works diligently, John gets good grades, and our student John is successful. So if we need to find information like John in this text, so what we can do is re dot find all, find John in this text. So what this gives us is find all John John in this text. I think there's a space here. So there's three John in this text. So that's what we figure out. Just wait for a sec. Mhm. Okay, so if we want to split our information based on John, let's say if we do I dot split, what it happens is it splits my sentence based on the available information. John dot text if we do, so it splits the word. So John is here, it splits that, and then we have space followed by this much later. Then again we have John. So what happens is it splits the word based on this particular name. Okay. So likewise, we have a caret sign, which means to whether we have something, a word to start with. So to start with, in order to search for something that starts with something, we use caret sign. So let's say if I dot find all, if I use caret and then say John, this means anything that starts with John. Okay, comma text. So we have John. Okay, so if we do a here space, we will have nothing because there is no space here. If we include space as well, and if we do a search, then we can see it starts with space followed by John. Likewise, if we need to check if we have something in our last sentence, last word is successful, question mark, and then there is followed by some space. Okay, so if we search this word and give caret sign at the end and give dollar sign at the end, it will look for this word and it will print out that word. But if you don't give here space, or if you forgot to give here dot, it would show nothing, because successful does not end in our sentence. So successful has word full stop and then there is space. But if we remove full stop and space and then we check, so yeah, so successful ends because successful is my last word in this sentence. Okay, so likewise, if we want to find out, check how many B are in the grades. Okay, so how many B are in the grades? So we can use find all on B in grades. Okay, so we have 3 B's in this grade. Okay, and likewise, if we need to find how many are A and B. Okay, so we give A and B. This much are A and this much are B. Okay, now if we need to find out how many are A followed by B or C, so for that what we need to do is start with A followed by B or C. Okay, and then give grades. So A followed by B or C is true, AB or BC, AB and BC. Now we can, even if we want to see how many are AC or AB, AC or AB, so we can use pipe AC or pipe means or AB. So it gives us how many are AC or AB. Okay. So now we want to see how many are the word that does not starts with A. Okay. For that, re dot find all the word that does not start with A. Okay. So here does not start with A, comma, grades. Okay. So it starts with it starts with C, B. Oh, sorry, this means like does not belong, does not, is not A. This means A is not A. Okay. Grades which are not A. So which are not A means it gives everything everything except A. Okay. And then we have if we do here here one more caret, this means is not A. Yeah, this means does not start with A. Okay, so if we do that, it is blank because our result starts with A. See here. So this might be confusing. Confusing. I will explain once again. Okay. So re dot find all. If we do, if we give here caret sign A, comma, grades. Okay, grades. So this is my grades. Okay. This is my grades. So this means starts with A. Okay. So it starts with A. Okay. If I do exclude A, and if I do this, it gives nothing because it does not start with A. For because it starts with C, I need to give here C. Okay. So but if I do here A, and then if I give here bracket, this means not A. Show me all result that is not A. Okay. So that is C, B, C, it excludes A. Okay. And again, if I do, and again, if I include here one caret sign, this means not start with A. Okay. So it does not start with A, it starts with C. Okay. If we do here A and then C here, so it gives me blank because it starts with A. So we are checking whether it does not start with A or not. So it starts with C. So this will give me C. Okay. So here, if we don't give anything, this means it starts with C. Okay. And if we give double bracket, this means not A. And if we give double, that means not start with A, not starting with A. Okay. I think this makes more sense. So going forward, like quantifiers, what are quantifiers? Means quantifiers are the number of times that you find a pattern to be matched. If it is an expression of let's say m comma n, where e is the expression or character which are matching, m is the minimum number of times you want to match, and n is the maximum number of time the item could be matched. What does that mean is let's say if I have some date format, let's say 2012, 31, 21. Again, I have another date format 2011 and 02, 01. Okay, I have some another format 1000, 02, 01. So here, if I'm looking for this certain pattern, so what we can do is we can give slash d, means any number that is decimal, then starts with 1 and it should be up to 4, followed by dash, and then again we have decimal, and then starts with 1 followed by 2, and then again we have dash, and then slash d, means decimal, again starts with 1 and followed by 2. So I'm writing this regex for this number. Okay, so here let's say this is a equals this one number. So this is the quantifier. So how many times you want to receive you want to repeat your decimal, slash d is decimal. How many times you want to repeat your decimal? I want to repeat it 4 times. Then it should be followed by dash, that means here dash, and again c decimal, then starts with 1 and repeat 2 times, and then again followed by dash, again slash d, then repeat 2 times. This should be curly bracket. So this repetition is called quantifiers. Okay, this repetition is called quantifiers. So if you want to check, let's say re dot find all. Let's say if I want to check a, whether we have 2 times to 10 times, whether we have a or not in the grades. So we have more than 2, so minimum 2 and up to 10. So we have 2 results. Okay, so if the dot find all, if we do a 1 comma 1, minimum starts with 1, again it's 1, and again 1 comma 1 comma grades. This means like minimum should be 1 and should go till 1. So we have 2, 2 and so on. So now let's say we have this file. I have this file filpa.txt. So this one is the file. So if we open this file, so we have this header, overview, edit, then we have a description of this header of this topic, right? And then again I have another topic, and I have description of this topic. Okay, and then again I have one topic and another, then I have a description of it. So what I want is I want to extract this pattern, this, because I have this topic and it ends with edit. I want to only pull this information because there is some pattern. If we can see, edit is following up in every topic. So we can see some pattern in the data, right? So I want to extract only this information, topic one, this the first one, the second one, and this third one. So how to do that in regex? I will show you that now. So adi dot find all. Okay. So it starts with small a to capital to small z, capital A to capital Z. Okay. And then let's say followed by 1 to 100, or we can give here asterisk. Okay, and then ends with edit, edit, and then here is blank, and then comma wiki. So we can see here we have got uh, three outputs, right? But it does not seems to be correct because it is not taking space into consideration, and we have also not included the space. So it is giving us this output, and this output, right? And we can also rewrite this using slash w. So if we do slash w, means anything alphanumeric character it accepts, slash w. So it again gives me this record. Okay. Now we need to also include the space because we have space in the topic. So if I give here one slash, then we can see we have three output. So this is how we use the text to extract the topic. So what we did here, slash w means alphanumeric character, then it should follow with edit. Okay, so this edit, it should follow with this edit. So that's what I did. Now, if I only need this overview, this topic only, I don't need. I want to exclude this edit. So how can we do that? Is we can use a loop. So for I in adi dot find all in this pattern, print adi dot. Now I want to split my information based on this bracket. Okay, this bracket in wiki. Slash, we need to start with slash. Oh, sorry, it should be I. Okay. So what we did is we looped. So this was my output, and then again I looped this output, and then again I splitted that with uh, square bracket, starting with square bracket. And what it does it do? It splits my information into two part. Now if I take 0 here, it gives me the topic. Okay. So this is one way of doing it. We can do this in another way, which is through grouping parameter, by using grouping parameter. If we do a one bracket here and then another here, start one bracket here and then another here, again we can split that information into two. So this is square bracket, what it does is it groups our information based on the parentheses that we give. Okay. Now again we can use the loop. So for I in this loop. Now if we do print I dot groups, should be good. One. No, it's not find all. It's find iter. Sorry, okay. If we are using group parenthesis, we need to use find iter. Okay. And now if we do groups, so it would split my information based on tuple. So if you want to take the first one only, then we need to use group and then give one. This will give us the topic. Okay, makes sense. Now what I want to do is, now I want to give I want to store this information in a dictionary. Okay, so this is my title. Let's say this is my title. I want to store this in a dictionary, something like that, overview. Okay, and then the edit as another dictionary, so that I can know what is my title, and we have some edit link. Okay, so I want to store my information in the form of dictionary. So how to do that is, we need to use question mark. It's question mark and p. Okay, if we use question mark p and then give information here, let's say that title, then it acts as a dictionary. It stores information as a dictionary. Okay, so for example, let's say for I in this one, okay, if I give here question mark p and this as a title, 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 and then again question mark p, question mark capital P, this as edit underscore link, and then if I print my item dot, now it is in the form of dictionary. It says I'm going to use group dict. Okay, close. Not item, I. So now you can see this is stored in form of dictionary. Okay, so this one does the magic. Question mark p, then title, question mark p, then edit link. Okay, so from here, if we need only title, so simply we can do here TITLA, title. We can get this information. Okay, so likewise we have look ahead and look behind. So let's say, so this is my find all. So what happens here? So here it gives me result both like a overview as well as edit. What look ahead does is it wants to look this overview. So look at the overview, but I don't need edit. Skip, edit, match and skip, match and skip. So to match and skip, what we do, percentage equals. Percentage equals means match and then skip. Okay, so what it does, match and then it removes. So we have title, edit in every word. So we match this and skip this. So that's what look ahead and look behind do. So let's say we have another information here, Wikipedia. So if we go to Wikipedia, Buddhist, this one, sorry. So here what we see here, again we have some pattern here. So this is the name of the Buddhist university college in the United States, blah blah so on. And then here we can see some pattern here. You can see here some pattern. What is the pattern? We have university name, okay, and then followed by the location name, and then we have the city, and then we have states. Again we have another university location, and then we have city and then state. So we can see that we can extract this information this textual information using regex. So how to do that is first load Wikipedia. So let's say I store this as a wiki. We have that information here. So we need to write some regex pattern. Okay. So pattern equals so we have three pattern. One we have university name. This would go in one pattern, and then we need to skip this, and then we have another pattern that gives us the city and then state. Okay, so to write a pattern we need to give three quote. Okay, within this we will write our pattern. Okay, the first one would be percentage p. Okay, percentage p, the first one would be the university name. So let's say university, I've stored this in dictionary, university name. Okay, and then let's say the university name follows followed by dot asterisk. Okay, so let's say if I want to see this information, then so since we have this pattern, so adi dot find all. So if I do this pattern just for to show you the result. Let's say if I give this pattern in here, then wiki here. So let's so since we have multiple patterns, we need to use a loop. So for I in I dot find iter, find I iter. So we have pattern in wiki, and we need to use adi.verbose. What it happens is we have multiple patterns. So to read multiple pattern, we use adi.verbose. Okay. So then print item dot group date. Not item, sorry, I. So there is space. I think it does not take space. Okay. So now you can see we have all the information stored in dictionary name, university name. So what we are looking at, we need to extract this information, right? Because it contains university name followed by location. So this thing is constant, right? This thing. So I will copy this thing here, and then I would like to skip this information. Okay. So let's say for this one, I'll give one dash. For this one, I will give another dash, and for this one, I will give another dash. Okay. So here we can see we have extracted the information of university name, and because it was followed by, so we skipped this. Okay, this one is used to skip this information. Skip. This denotes like followed by this information. Okay, and followed by this information and then skipping it. Okay, so we even see here we have extra space here. Okay, because the university name we have here space. Okay, so we have started with space. Let's say let's exclude one more space here. Okay, it's not working. We will figure out that later. Okay, now after that we have this state name. Okay, so I have included this space, one space over here. Now we have city name. So question mark P again, capital P, then city /w plus. So we have in after in we have one space. We have one space over here, and then followed by the city name. So if we run this, so now we will have the city name. Okay. Then what we have comma here, right? So let's skip comma. So comma, and then forward slash. Then we have space. Okay. Then we have here space. We will skip that space as well. Okay. And then we have percentage P. And then we have state, STATE, state /w means any alphanumeric character followed by plus. Okay. So here we got information regarding city, state, and university name, but we have one extra space over here. Okay. Let me do this and this. Let's say I want to skip that space. It's not working. So before that, we have one space here. Okay. So mhm, mhm, mhm. Skip space. Okay. This should work. Yeah. So what I did, I skip the space. So here you see we don't have space now. Okay, so this is how we can extract meaningful information from the textual information. Hope this makes sense. To recap once again, once we have included university name and then we have skipped space. So this includes the university name, then skip space, then followed by the following information and then skipping it, and then followed by city, then again skipping the comma and space, and then it ends with space. Okay, hope this makes sense. So at last I have one more example. So let's say we have this tweet data and we want to see everything that starts with at the rate, no, not at the rate, everything that starts with hash sign, at the rate sign, let's say at the rate sign. Okay, so what we can do, I dot find all and then followed by /w and plus any alphanumeric character and then plus. Have so this would give me all the information that starts with at the rate, that is hashtag. So this is the very basic thing regarding regular expression. Hope you like my video. Please subscribe and encourage me to create more video. So thank you so much.